Did you know that over 60% of manual transmission owners are unknowingly making mistakes that wear out their clutch, damage their engine, or even put them at risk? That's right. Driving a stick shift isn't just about shifting gears. It's about doing it the right way to avoid costly repairs and keep your car running smoothly. But here's the thing. Most drivers don't even realize they're making these mistakes until it's too late. So if you own a manual car or plan to drive one, this video is a must-watch. Today we're breaking down 10 things you should never do in a manual transmission car. And trust me, number 5 is something almost everyone gets wrong. Number 1. Never rest your foot on the clutch pedal. One of the biggest mistakes manual drivers make often without even realizing it might seem like no big deal. But even the slightest pressure on the clutch keeps it partially engaged, causing the clutch disc to slip against the flywheel. This constant friction generates excessive heat, which leads to premature wear and tear on your clutch components. Over time, this can result in a slipping clutch, poor fuel efficiency, and even complete clutch failure. And trust me, replacing a clutch isn't cheap. Depending on your car, a full clutch replacement can cost anywhere from $800 to $2,500 in parts and labor. Moreover, if you start noticing a burning smell while driving, that's a clear sign your clutch is already suffering. The fix? Make it a habit to always remove your foot from the clutch after shifting and rest it on the dead pedal. That small footrest to the left of the clutch. It's a simple habit change that will extend your clutch life, improve performance, and save you from an expensive repair bill down the line. Number 2. Never coast in neutral, downhill or otherwise. If you think coasting in neutral while going downhill is saving you fuel, think again. This is one of the most dangerous and outdated driving habits you can have in a manual transmission car. Many drivers assume that putting the car in neutral while rolling downhill reduces fuel consumption, but modern fuel-injected cars are designed to automatically cut fuel supply when you're coasting in gear, so you're actually wasting fuel by shifting into neutral. But the real danger? Loss of control. When you coast in neutral, you're disengaging the engine from the wheels, meaning you can't use engine braking to slow down. This puts extra strain on your brake system, which can cause overheating and brake fade, especially on steep declines where you need controlled deceleration. Even worse, if you suddenly need to accelerate to avoid an obstacle or react in an emergency, you'll have to waste precious seconds shifting back into gear, which could be the difference between avoiding an accident or not. The right way to handle downhill driving. Stay in gear and let engine braking do its job. Not only does this help control speed, but it also keeps your transmission properly lubricated, reducing wear and tear. Number 3. Never hold the car on a hill using the clutch. Holding your car on a hill by balancing the clutch and accelerator might seem like a smooth trick, but in reality, it's one of the fastest ways to destroy your clutch. Here's why. When you partially engage the clutch to keep the car from rolling back, the clutch disc is constantly slipping against the flywheel, creating excessive heat and friction. This heat burns up the clutch friction material, leading to premature wear, reduced performance, and eventually complete clutch failure. And once that happens, a clutch replacement can set you back anywhere from $800 to $2,500, depending on your car. Not to mention, if you mess up your timing, you could end up rolling backward into another vehicle, or worse, stalling in the middle of traffic. The correct way to handle a hill start? Use the handbrake to hold the car in place, then smoothly release it while engaging the clutch and accelerate. Many modern cars even come with hill hold assist, which gives you a couple of seconds to switch from brake to gas without rolling back. If you're finding these tips helpful, then do not forget to like, subscribe, and share the video with your friends. Number 4. Never floor the accelerator at low RPM. If you've ever been driving at a low speed in a high gear and decided to floor the gas pedal, you might have felt your car struggle, vibrate, or even jerk. That's called lugging the engine, and it's one of the worst things you can do to a manual transmission car. When you floor the accelerator at low RPM, your engine is forced to work harder than it should because it's not getting enough power from the transmission. Instead of smoothly delivering torque, the engine knocks, strains, and overheats, which can cause serious internal damage over time, especially to the connecting rods, pistons, and bearings. Think of it like trying to ride a bicycle uphill in the highest gear. You'll struggle, waste energy, and probably hurt your legs. The same happens inside your engine. So, how do you avoid lugging? Downshift before accelerating. If you're in 5th or 6th gear at 40 miles per hour, drop down to 3rd or 4th before stepping on the gas. This allows the engine to rev higher and deliver power more efficiently, keeping your driving smooth and your engine healthy. Also, if you're hearing a knocking sound or feeling slow acceleration, chances are you're in too high of a gear for your speed. Number 5. Never leave your car in neutral when parked. Leaving your manual car in neutral when parked might seem harmless, but it's actually a huge mistake that could cost you your car, or worse, cause an accident. Many drivers rely solely on the handbrake to keep the car from rolling. But here's the problem. Handbrakes can fail, especially in extreme temperatures or if the cable becomes worn out. If your car is in neutral and the handbrake gives out, your car could start rolling downhill and you wouldn't even be in the driver's seat to stop it. The right way to park a manual transmission car? Always leave it in gear. If you're parked on a flat surface or uphill, put it in first gear. If you're facing downhill, put it in reverse. Why? Because when in gear, the engine provides resistance that prevents the wheels from moving freely. It acts as an extra layer of security, keeping your car from rolling even if the parking brake fails. For extra safety, always turn your wheels toward the curb so that if the car does roll, stop against the curb instead of rolling into traffic. Number 6. Never grind the gears. That awful grinding noise when you shift gears? Yeah, that's your transmission screaming for help. Grinding gears happens when you fail to fully engage the clutch while shifting, shift too aggressively, or mismatch revs when downshifting. And while it might seem like just an annoying sound, it's actually doing serious damage to your gearbox. Inside your transmission, there are synchronizers and small components that help the gears mesh smoothly when you shift. When you grind the gears, you're damaging these synchronizers, making shifts rougher and more difficult over time. If you ignore it, you could end up with a transmission that won't shift at all, and a repair bill that could easily run over $2,000. So, how do you avoid this? Always press the clutch pedal fully before shifting, and make sure to shift smoothly and deliberately, not forcefully. If you're downshifting, practice rev matching to ensure the engine speed and wheel speed align properly before engaging the gear. And if you ever feel resistance while shifting, don't force it instead. Release the clutch, try again, and let the synchronizers do their job. Number 7. Never rest your hand on the gear stick while driving. A lot of manual drivers have a habit of resting their hand on the gear stick while driving. It feels comfortable, right? But what most people don't realize is that this small, innocent habit can cause serious damage to your transmission over time. Here's why. When you rest your hand on the gear stick, you're putting constant pressure on the shift fork and synchronizers inside the gearbox. These components are designed to engage gears momentarily, not to support weight for long periods. Over time, this unnecessary pressure wears down the internal components, leading to sloppy shifts, difficulty getting into gear, and eventually expensive transmission repairs. Another major issue? Safety. When you keep one hand on the gear stick, you're reducing control over the steering wheel. In an emergency situation, those extra milliseconds needed to get both hands on the wheel could be the difference between avoiding an accident and getting into one. The solution? Keep both hands on the steering wheel unless you're actively shifting gears. Number 8. Never use the incorrect gear for speed. Using the wrong gear for your speed might seem like a small mistake, but over time, it can seriously damage your engine, clutch, and transmission. If you're in too high of a gear at low speeds, your engine has to work extra hard to keep moving, leading to a problem called lugging that puts unnecessary strain on your pistons, bearings, and crankshaft, causing overheating and poor acceleration. On the flip side, if you're in too low of a gear at high speeds, your engine revs too high, which can overheat the engine and wear out internal components much faster. So how do you avoid this? Always shift according to your speed and RPM range. If you're accelerating, don't just stomp on the gas in a high gear downshift first so the engine has the right amount of power to respond smoothly. If you're slowing down, downshift gradually instead of suddenly dumping into first or second gear. A good rule of thumb? Listen to your engine. If it's struggling, jerking, or sounding strained, you're probably in the wrong gear. Number 9. Never release the clutch too quickly. One of the most common mistakes manual drivers make, especially beginners, is releasing the clutch too quickly without the right throttle control. This is often called dumping the clutch, and it can lead to harsh jerks engine stalls, and serious damage to your drivetrain. When you suddenly let go of the clutch without properly engaging the throttle, the engine and transmission aren't synchronized, causing a violent jolt. This sudden force puts extreme stress on the clutch plate, flywheel, and even the transmission gears. Over time, this bad habit can lead to clutch wear, premature gearbox failure, and expensive repairs. In performance cars, dumping the clutch at high RPMs can also snap drive shafts or damage axles. So, how do you avoid this? Practice smooth clutch control. Instead of fully releasing the clutch all at once, find the bite point and gently balance the throttle input. A smooth transition not only makes driving more comfortable, but also extends the lifespan of your clutch and transmission. Number 10. Never brake without engaging the clutch at low speeds. If you're driving a manual car and hit the brakes without pressing the clutch at low speeds, you're setting yourself up for an embarrassing stall, or even worse, causing damage to your drivetrain. Here's why. When you're slowing down in gear, your engine and wheels are still mechanically connected. As your speed drops, the RPMs also decrease, and if they get too low, the engine struggles to keep running because it's not receiving enough power. Eventually, this leads to a harsh stall, which isn't just inconvenient, it puts unnecessary strain on the engine, gearbox, and even the motor mount. So, what's the right way to slow down? Press the brake first, and when your RPMs approach the stalling point, usually around 1000 RPM, press the clutch to disconnect the engine from the transmission. If you're coming to a complete stop, shift into neutral after pressing the clutch and release it when the car is stationary. That's all for today. If you found this video helpful, then do not forget to like and share the video with your friends.